Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Wednesday, the 17th of November, 2021. It's middle of the week, middle of the day, well, just after, I suppose, just after lunch, and time for the New York Times hard level game, our daily puzzle that people seem to enjoy, right? I like it usually. So I should just jump straight in immediately and say that I can see a 6 blocking down here and a 6 blocking down here and a 6 across here, giving me first number of the afternoon. I wonder why it is how numbers suddenly appear so obvious sometimes and others take a bit of seeing. What I see is this 7 blocking here, right? Actually, let's do it like this. 7 blocks this square, this 7 blocks these 3 squares, and this 7 up here blocks this square. So in this row down here, row 8, we do not yet have a 7, and we must place it there because it can't go anywhere else. Oh, I'm not seeing many easy numbers though. So let's just take a walk through the numbering scheme and see if anything is possible that looks obvious that I haven't yet seen. Ah, yeah, 5 across here, 5 up here. That gives me a 5 there. Okay, 8. This 8 blocks this square, so I think you'll agree 8 is somewhere in one of these 3 squares, blocking across here like this. This 8 blocks across here like this. This 8 blocks up here, so 8's got to go there. It's one of those puzzles. Okay, nothing else to get. Right, let's have before I start pumping the grid full of candidates, let's see what's missing up here first of all, shall we? So missing are 3, 4, 5, 9. The 5 and 9 both attack this, so 5 and 9 are going to be somewhere here. 3, 4 though could be in this square. 4, 5, so this has got to be 3 or 9. Not enough. Is there anything else that I can do? Down here, 3 blocks this square. 8 blocks this square. 9 blocks along here. Nothing. No, okay, so I hold on, one last quick look. There are 5 numbers missing here, which is a lot, but anyway, just in case. We're missing 13589. Now, let's put some pencil marks in, shall we? Make our life a bit easier, because it looks like it's going to be tough in this game. I'm looking for pairs when I'm saying pencil marks. I'm specifically searching for pairs like that pair of 2s there. Not greater than pairs just yet. Pair of 5s here. We got 5 across here, 5 across here, and 5 up here, so a pair of 5s there as well. That's about it. So 6s, then 6. 6 blocking up here and 6 blocking across here, so that's a pair of 6s there. Now I know there are pairs of 7s around, I've seen them, so a pair of 7s here, pair of 7s down here, pair of 7s here, and in fact here and here as well. Very kind of a symmetrical pattern for 7s there, not much else we can do. No, I'm not seeing any pairs on 8s either. 9 blocks across here, so 9 is a pair in these squares. 9 blocks this square, it's got to be somewhere along here. Oh dear. Well, our search for pairs was not very successful. I can put in a strip, I mean like in a row or a column in some places. I can put in 9s across there. I'll do that right now just in case that helps me any. Let's just count backwards and put in other strips. 8 can go in this row like this. Six can be somewhere in this column because of this 6 and this 6. Nothing on 4s, right? Absolutely nothing on 4s. Oh dear. Hardly any candidates. Wow. Tough. It's going to be tough. Okay, I'm going to need to even adjust my seating position. I think that's how tough a game it's going to be. Right. Now, I am going to start here where we have a 4. Since we have a 4. 1, 2 blocks across here like this. So 2 is available in these squares. Do you hear that bird competing with me? I'm not sure if the microphone is picking that up. I'm in competition with a very loud bird in my garden. Seems to be signaling to me. It seems to be talking to me. I can't whistle. 3 blocking down here gives me 3 in these squares here. 4, 5. I wonder if it's a Sudoku expert. Perhaps I should invite it in to see if it's got any ideas. 4, 5, 6, 7 done. 8 blocking down here, so 8 in these squares, and that first block is now done and is not helping us very much. Now let's come across here. 1 blocking across here and here like this, having to shout over this bird. 2's done. 3's don't know anything about 3, do we? 4 blocks this square here, so 4 is available like this. 5 blocks along this lower row and here, so 5 in those squares. 6 is done. 7 is done. 8. Oh, I didn't limit 8 to, I didn't notice. 8 actually is limited to this left-hand column. I was saying putting in strips, I didn't see that one. 8 is limited to this left-hand column here, and 9 blocking in these squares here. Okay. 1 blocking across this row, including that square. 1 blocking down here, so 1 is available like that. 2 blocks across here. 2 is possible in these 3 cells. 3 blocks down here like this, and that's your lot, so 3 there, and 4 blocks across the middle, so 4 in these squares. 5, 6, 7, 9 are placed. We just haven't placed the 8 yet, and we have no idea on 8. So 8 can go anywhere. Oh dear. Right. Let's go to the top then. I'm getting nowhere really on this bottom shoot, so let's go back up to the top. 1 blocking in these squares. So 1 like that. Probably it's going to be like yesterday. The last place I look, I'll find something useful. 2 blocks across here, and that's it. 2 is there. 3 blocks across the middle and 3 blocks up here. So any available corner squares, 3 available. 4 blocks up here, so 4 in these squares here. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 are all done, so we have a complete block there. One up here, 1 across here. That's going to give me 1 in these squares here. 2, no limitation on 2 as far as I can see. 3's done. 4 blocks up here. 5 blocks across here and 5 blocks up here, so 5 like this. 6 blocks up here. That's it. So 6 in these 2 columns. 7 is done. 8 blocks here and across here, so we've got a small square of 8s. And 9 blocks across here. And we don't know anything else. Oh dear, this is going to be... Oh, this is already very candidate heavy, isn't it? for an interesting afternoon here, I think. Okay, 3 blocks across here, so let's put 3 in those squares there. 4 we know nothing about. 4s are going to be a real problem. 4s go everywhere. 5's block down here, that's it. So 5 in these squares. 6 blocks up. Sorry, 6 blocks up this column. 6 in those squares. 7, 8, 9 is done. Desperately searching for some kind of pattern, because otherwise, if I've got to put in these candidates all the way across the grid, it's really going to be a nightmare. Okay, 1 in those squares there. 2 is done. 3 blocks across here. 4 can go anywhere. 5 is done. 6 blocks here. 6 blocks up here. So 6 in those squares there. 7, 8 is done. 9 blocks up here. So 9 in those squares there. Yay! And we have found our first pattern. We have a naked pair of 3 and 4 in this column here. Nice. Let's go around removing stuff. So let's get rid of the 4 there. I'll come back here in a minute. And let's get rid of the 3 and 4 here. But now we know that this has to be, in fact, a 6, because when we get rid of the 3 and 4, that's all we're left with. So now let's get rid of the 6 in these squares, shall we? And there's a 6 up there to remove as well. And in these 2 squares. So 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay, and we're now left with a 1 and 7 pair there as well. Okay, so that looks to be okay now. Now, have we helped ourselves find something else yet or not? Do we need to do a lot more before we get any more help? Probably got to do a lot more. Anyway, at least we made a start. I mean, that's something, right? Better than nothing. Okay, 1 blocks down here, 1 blocks across there. So 1 is possible in these squares here. 2 we don't know anything about, so 2 is available everywhere. 3 blocks down here and 3 blocks across here, so 3 is possible in those squares there. 4 we have no limits. 5 we've got already. 6 we've got already. 7 we've got already. 8. No, 8 blocks across here, so 8 in those squares, and 9 blocks up the middle, and 9 blocks across here. So 9 is possible in those places. God, still got a lot here, haven't we? 2, 4, 8, 9. Ah, okay. That's seen one very nicely. 2, 4, 8, 9. 2, 4, 8, 9. Look at this. 2, 4, 8, 9, 4 numbers in 4 squares. We've got 1 left. When we get rid of the 2, 4 and 8, we are left with a 3, so that's good. That's a single 3 there, and that's going to give me an 8 in this square. Remember, the candidates are filled in down here. It's only this top block up here, block 3, where the candidates are not finished yet. Shall we do some candidate removal? This one here is going to be nice. Let's get rid of that 8 there. That means now then that this is going to be a pair of 8s here, so this can't be an 8, and this can't be an 8 because of this one here, right? So let's get rid of those 8s there, and that's going to leave me with a single 8 in this square here. Now, all the 8s here have to be removed, of course, and up here this 8 must be removed, and so does that one. So let's do that now. Okay. What else do I have to remove? I've forgotten what I was doing now. 3. Oh yeah, 3. So these 3s are not true any longer. In fact, let's just have a quick perusal, shall we? Through the numbers, in case there's more to be done before I get on with the final block. Three is annoying me. 3, I feel like I should be able to get a bit more done on 3. Okay, so it looks like the Pickford's removal service has finished its job. That was the famous removal service from when I lived in England, so I can remember Pickford's. And we've got to finish off this block here. So 1 is done, 2 is not done, 2 can go any... Oh, get the mouse right. Okay, 2 can go anywhere. And it wants 2, 3 is done, 4, we don't know, 4 can go anywhere. 5, 6, 7 is done, 8 is done, 9 is not done. 9 blocks up here only. Oh dear. So then it's time to search for any patterns that we can see. Well, finding that naked pair early on helped a little bit, but it hasn't helped much, has it? Ah, got one. There we go, spotted it. 3, 9, 2, 9, and 2, 3, 9. Gotcha. Okay, so if you're new to Sudoku, I should tell you that this means that in this column here, 2, 3, and 9 must only exist in these squares. So if we find any other 2s, 3s, or 9s, we can remove them. So in this square, we can remove the 2 and the 3. And in this square, we can remove the 2 and the 9. And in this square, we can remove the 2. So we should be left with three numbers in three squares, 1, 6 and 7, and we are indeed left with that. Right, now how has that affected things? Right, so now we have a pair of this 3 and this 3 is a pointing pair. So you see these are the only 3's available in this block, and that means that this now cannot be 3. This has got to be a 4, and down here this must be a 3. So let's do some removal, shall we? Let's get rid of these 3's here where we can't use them now, and these 3's here as well. Okay, now we're left with a single 3 here, and that's going to give us a 3 in this square, right? Because it can't go here because of this 3, of course, and this will now become a 9, giving us a 2 in this by value cell and an 8 here, and now we are cooking with gas. I think everything from this point on in, maybe I should say, will be fine. I'm not too worried now that I've found at least something. This 9 means that that can't be 9. 9 now must be in this square. Let's remove the candidate 9's there. Let's also get rid of that 9 before we do something silly. We're left with a pair of 1 and 5 there. That looks to be right. In fact, this is the only 5 available now because 5 blocks across here, so we can say that that is a 5 and this is a 1. Now we can remove those 1's like that. Oh, and here's a 1 to get rid of as well. Now we have a pair 2 and 4, 2 and 4, so this can't be 2 or 4, and so it must be 5. This 2 in this cell here gives us a 4 in this square, ergo a 2 here, and let us get rid of the 2's up here. Choose the correct mode like that. Right, okay. Okay, I don't think anybody's worried now, are you? Now we've got this far. 2 now gives us a 9 in this square. This can't be 9. Let's remove it. And so now we have 9 pointing across here, so this can't be 9 either. Oh, I forgot actually, 9 can't be any of these. Can't have 9 in any of those squares. Now we've got a by value cell here, so this must be 3. And let's remove candidate 3 from that square there. Let's also get rid of the 4 that we can't use there, and let's get rid of the 4 here as well. That will give us a pair of 5 and 9. Now we see down here that 9 blocks this square, so we know that is a 5 and our 9 is in this square. Our 5 here means we must place 5 in this square because it's going to block these squares here. So 5 is there, and we can remove these candidate 5's like that. Then of course we can remove candidate 5 from here as well. Okay, and this 5 here gives us a 4 in this square here. And now we can see the only place to put a 5 in this block here is here. So we'll do that now. We have a 4 and 7 naked pair here, 4 and 7, so we know that can't be a 4, that's got to be a 3. And now we've the 3 blocks this from being a 3, 3 must be in this square. We just need one more number to finish this block, and that's a 2. So let's remove the 2's in this row, shall we? I'm being a bit more diligent about removing numbers. Now also we've got a pointing pair of 2's across here, so in this square here we also get rid of the 2 like that. Oh, not many candidates to choose from now. Whittled down a lot. Right. Shall we just highlight the numbers now and see what looks to be done easily? Okay, so we've got 1 here and here now, so this cannot be a 1, in fact must be a 6 now. And so let's say this can't be 6, so 6 is there, that's the only place a 6 can go in this block. Let's remove candidate 6 there, and also let's remove candidate 6 there, and from these two squares here. Okay. We have a 3 here already, so I've got to get rid of candidate 3 there. 3 is actually a completed digit. 4, look, we have a 4 in this block already, so this is in fact a 7 that we can place. This is a 1, and we just need a 9 to finish that block there. Now 9 is going to block across here, so none of these can contain a 9, so 9 must be in this square. Let's remove candidate 9 from those squares. Now this means this can't be a 9, 9 must be in this square here. Let's kick out the 9 from there. 9 is now a complete digit as well. What's left? Well, there's a 1 blocking across here, so this has to be a 1 that we can place now. And let's remove candidate 1 there. 2, 4. Okay. This 1 means that this, in fact, must be a 7. The 1 is in this square, and the 4 is in this square. Now central horizontal sheet is complete. Not much more to do now, I think. This 4 means that we must remove all of these candidate 4s. And this 4 means we must also remove candidate 4 in these squares. Okay. Now we have a naked pair of 4 and 8 in this column. And so this can't be 4 or 8, must be a 7. And that will give us a 1 in this square, 7 in this square. This 1 now means this can't be a 1 because of this here, so that's in fact an 8, and the 1 must be in this square. And now 1 is a completed digit also. 2, this is the only place 2 can go in this block, so 2 is there, giving us a 2 in this square. That now is a 4, and that's an 8, giving us a 4 in this square, and a 6 here. Now that means this can't be a 6, 6 is in fact up here. Now in fact it was a single anyway. 1 number to get along this row, and that's a 4, so that will give us a 2 in this square, leading to a 4 up here and a 2 here. And the last number to get for the block and the game is an 8, and that was an enjoyable game, wasn't it? A lot of candidates to fill in, but you know, spotting a naked pair, and then later on a few more limited numbers gave us the end of the puzzle. So it's taken me quite a while to do that, but anyway, an enjoyable game. And I'm off for an afternoon rest now before some evening work later on. Thank you for joining me. Hope to see you for the Los Angeles Times and other puzzles whenever you're in the mood. Bye bye.